G'day everyone and welcome to another Folks Not Classic Movie Reviews. Tonight I'll be reviewing the fifth movie and the fourth movie that starred Count Dracula as Dracula from Hammer Productions. The fifth movie is from 1917, which is called The Taste of Dracula. The running time is 1 hour and 31 minutes, and this time around it's without being the same old director as did the other ones. This time we got the director Peter Sasti, change of the writers Anthony Hinnis, and based on the Brad Dracula novel. Of course, quickly once again is Dracula. And we come across three families: Trevor Keane as William Hargood, Gwen Redford as Barbara Hargood, Linda Hayden as Alice Hargood, Peter Swash as Samuel Paxson, Evan Higgins as Paul Paxson, Arsha Blair as Lucy Paxson, John Carson as Jonathan Sacker, Martin Jarvis as Jeremy Sacker. One of the movie's protagonists, Ralph Bates as Lord Courtney, a merchant by the name of Weller, played by Roy Kinner. Yes. And we got a Barboa, someone who's head of a Barboa, also under as Felix. The plot of the film is 50 English gentlemen accidentally resurrect Dracula, killing at the suburb office in process. The Count seeks to avenge his dead servant by making the trio die in the hand and children. Interesting story. The movie starts off with Weller riding in a coach with three other gentlemen as he's trying to sell something to one of the gentlemen the guy wanted, and of course he told him he only would sell it for something, and I can't quite remember the amount he was selling to. He gets kicked out of the coach as night is approaching. He wakes up from being conscious. He comes conscious on him, and so walking in the forest by gathering his belongings. He's screaming in the distance. He comes scared and frantic. He accidentally slips and down some slope, and he comes across Dracula. He was impaled by a cross, and he wishes him die. Of course, at the time he doesn't know who he is. He watches, Dracula dissolve to nothing. Takes his blood, his cloak, his ring, and the amulet that he had around his neck to remain. Well, go through the remainder of Dracula, he came across an amulet with the name of Dracula. Because he knows who he is eventually. And he becomes more, he panics more and more frantic. And of course, it cuts the movie. We come across three gentlemen by the name of William Hargood and his family, met young Jonathan, and of course Samuel Paxson, his daughter Lucy, Jeremy Sacker, Jonathan's father, and they also got Samuel Paxson and his son Paul. You know, these three men, you know, one they go to the that bavaria, run by Felix, and that night they meet Lord Courtney. Courtly, and they want him to meet him in a location after they go to a merchant shop run by Weller, and he gathered up Count Dracula's cloak, his hammer and his ring, and his blood, which is now red dust, and calls, you know, Lord Courtly asking to buy this thing for him. So they agreed to. And they meet, you know, Lord Courtney in this old abandoned church in the cemetery. You know, we find out that Lord Courtney is actually a Satanist. But you see a black banner and black cloth on the table, which is with satanic imagery all over it. You know, the pentagram and the goat of the, you know, and all the rest. And you know, Lord Courtney wanted to resummon his fallen master Dracula. And it, you know, he get the blood that was in his dust and put into 4 different, you know, showers, and he put on, you know, Dracula's cloak, and he cut his hand and makes the blood go into each one for them to door to drink. Of course they all refuse to, because he does. Something happens to him. He kept choking on the blood for something. He tries to attack the Furturo, and they accidentally kill him. And they're all freaking out, and you know, they're trying to hide what they've done. Draco is reborn. He gets resurrected and goes after the three who killed, you know, Lord Courtly. Because he meets young Alex first, and make Alex kill her father, William. Then he changes Lucy to a vampire. He uses her to kill her father, Jeremy. And then he changed Paul into a vampire to make him kill his father, Samuel. Called the movie ends where, you know, then Jonathan finds out that what has happened, and found out that Dracula's a vampire, and he has to go to this location to kill Dracula. And then they can defeat it for more, you know, traps Dracula in that church by putting crosses all the poison. And he dies by, you know, basically by the church itself, more or less. Now with the likes. The good story, really enjoyed the story. The overall cast, once again Dracula, Barbara Christopher is good, and the good rest of the supporting cast. The story is different. I like the way it's done. I like how this actually turned to a revenge story, and how he used the children to kill their fathers. Quite interesting. And always, you know, it's good musical to go with it. And of course the movie, you know, when Dracula dies at the start of the movie, you see his blood turn to dust. They were actually quite cool. And for its time, you know, they're quite effective. The blood actually looked quite bloody and chunky until it turned to dust. And where is how is Dracula impaled by that crossroads. Pretty cool. And Dracula dying at the end of the movie. The effects of that are pretty cool also. Now, no dislikes, but we'll be talking about disappointments. As all the previous other Dracula movies, starring Christopher Lee, it's only in a very small, short role, because he comes in when needed, with basically like half act of the film. You know, he doesn't really kill people this time. He uses people to kill people for him. Because all we know, we can't go in the house, he's uninvited, so he uses the daughters of the house and the son to kill their father. And he has very little dialogue as well. And he basically a sentence in the whole film. And just like in previous film, no percussion. In other words, no Van Helsing once again. I thought Van Helsing was, a big character in the Dracula movies. And the one who, put Dracula in the grave and to kill him. By looking over Scarlet Dracula, which is the 6th movie. He's not even in that either. She's like they've written him out of the story completely. Yes, I guess that's basically it. Okay, this is quite an interesting story. I like how Dracula used, hard to kill the daughter, and the second's son and the Paxton daughter, to kill their father. It's quite an intriguing idea. Cool. Good intro. Good ending. I found the movie kind of gets a little bit, goes down in the middle part of the film, but it got a good climax, so that doesn't really matter too much. Good character development, good story, good screenplay, like always. It shows you don't need bloody violence. Well, there is some bloody violence because there are actually kills in this film. Like actually, we see a spade hit the guy's face, and you see like an open wound, and you see another guy gets staked in the bloody result. Of course, vampire violence and stuff. You said, Dracula kills Lucy. For a while, she was basically like a servant to him. She called him master. Kevin Alcohol, who called Dracula master. She's saved in the end by Jonathan. Yes, alcohol, Dracula dies, credit rolls. Because they go, that the movie protagonist is dead, so it's the story. And, I just wish they'll give, Dracula a little more screen time. I mean, there's only now, like a 91 minute movie. I mean, Benchwise Dracula, he can hit a lot more. And it's over 2 hours. He's like a main character in the Branch Dracula 92 movie. But in this, he's just so minor. And he just doesn't really talk. And the absence of Van Helsing is pretty crucial. It's just, I find without him, it's just, could have been a bit better. But Jonathan defeating, Dracula is not bad. So, these great movies. I'll go away. And change the director didn't matter, and change the screenwriter didn't matter. Because the writer saw it, good directing, and I saw the story. So, for me, this is another perfect 10 out of 10. Thank you for checking out my movie review of Take the Blood of Dracula. If you like what you see, give me a like, and if you're new to my channel, great. Join the family and subscribe to my channel.